So a few things surprised me. One thing was just the community we've built here. Like North Star is absolutely amazing. I adore my office, my division. The people here are really inspiring and they just want to see you succeed no matter what you're doing, like in the company, outside of the company. Like they're my biggest fighters. They're like, hey, you've got this, go do this, keep growing, learning, all that. So that was really surprising, just the environment that I stepped into. It's been really amazing, like a really good surprise. My name is Katie Barda, and I am from Omaha, Nebraska. So I had just graduated high school actually when I heard about Vector through Instagram. And so I was playing softball during the summertime, and I was like a three-sport athlete throughout my high school years. And so it was really busy, didn't really have much work experience because I was just so overwhelmed with other things between school and sports. So coming in that summer, I realized I didn't have much of an income myself going into my freshman year of college. And so I found Vector Marketing. It was really flexible with my sports schedule because I was still playing select softball. I was traveling that summer. I knew I needed something a little more flexible that gave me the ability to work, but also be able to do my sports and stuff that I already priorly committed to. So my dad was very, I guess the way I would say it now would be inquisitive. He was curious about it, didn't quite understand it. So a lot of it, negativity around that. But he asked around, so he's like a family friend of ours. He's in the sales world, and he asked him about Vector Marketing. I didn't know this at the time. I didn't hear about this until maybe a year or two later. My dad told me about this. He asked him about it, and he's like, it's a really great company. A lot of sales companies and big corporations know about it, and the people they produce, if they do well, really have a higher shot later on in life of being a quality pick for positions in some of these companies. And so my dad was like, okay, kind of give it a shot. And so at this event, it was actually a gun show. This couple comes up to me, they're like, oh my gosh, we love Cutco, we've had it for forever. I'm like, cool, have you had them sharpened? They're like, no, it's been a while, we don't really have anybody to come sharpen them. So I went out and sharpened them. Cutco has been in their family since 1950. Their original set of knives, they're telling me their whole story about how they passed it down. I believe it's a current niece who has the old set from the 1950s, but it's like a tradition. Every time someone either turns 18 or gets married, Cutco is given as a gift. So they all have sets. They've had Cutco for generations and generations, and they love it. That's one of my favorite stories to tell for sure. The environment that I stepped into, it's been really amazing, a really good surprise. But also just the growth I've experienced here. I was pretty timid in high school. Definitely, my manager talks about it. He's like, I would describe you as someone who stepped into a room and didn't necessarily feel like you belonged. You're just kind of hidden, kind of in your shell. And now he's like, you're so confident, you feel like you belong in any place you step into. And just having that confidence and that experience is something that I didn't necessarily expect to get out of working here, but it's something that I'm forever thankful for. I feel so much more confident talking to people older than me, people younger than me, and some of the stuff I've noticed just after my branch summer this past year is talking to some professors now, being able to better negotiate or better explain what I need and how they can help me out and be able to having those more crucial conversations. So it's been really amazing, just that growth of that. I mean, just gotta give it a try is my first thing. Just gotta give it a try because you never know what's gonna happen. That was kind of my advice to going into a branch summer originally was I didn't necessarily want to do it, but they're like, just give it a try. Look at all this that could happen. When you put yourself into it and you give it your effort, anything is possible. The community here is here to build you up. No one will ever shove you down and be like, you can't do this. Everyone's like, hey, if you put in the effort, if you put in the work, you will figure it out. We will help you get there. I've become a whole different person, and going forward, I'll continue to grow, and I know others will also succeed here. You put in your effort, you're going to get more out of it. So it's just really awesome to see my growth and see growth of other people that I've met here as well. So it's been a really cool experience.